Right now, inside your body, something very quiet is happening, and you don't even notice it. With every step you take, your body is making a decision. Not just about movement, but about survival, about energy, about whether it's finally safe to let go of stored fat. Most people think fat burning starts the moment you begin walking, but that's not how your body works, because what happens next is a lot more calculated than you think. Inside your body, you're not just burning calories. You're operating a highly intelligent system. Think of your body like a massive energy warehouse. Glucose is the quick-access shelf. Easy, fast, always ready. Fat, on the other hand, is stored deep in the back, packed, protected, and only used when necessary. Your body doesn't randomly burn fat. It waits, it watches, it evaluates. Every step you take sends signals through this system, like messages traveling through a network. And slowly, those messages begin to change priorities. But here's the part most people miss. Your body has to feel safe before it unlocks those fat stores. And walking is one of the most powerful ways to send that signal. In the first few minutes of your walk, your body plays it safe. It reaches for glucose. Think of it like using loose cash before touching your savings account. Your muscles demand energy immediately, and glucose is fast, so your bloodstream delivers it. Your breathing adjusts. Your heart rate rises slightly. Nothing dramatic, just enough to support movement. Inside your cells, tiny energy factories begin increasing production. But fat, it's still locked away. For now. This is where most people assume nothing important is happening. But this is where it gets interesting. Because your body is watching how long you continue. As you keep walking, something begins to shift. Your glucose supply starts to dip slightly. Not dangerously, just enough for your body to notice. And this is where the first real signal appears. Hormones begin to change. Insulin, the storage hormone, starts to decrease. And another signal quietly rises in the background. This signal tells your body, energy demand is continuing. We may need another source. Now watch this. Enzymes inside your fat cells begin to activate. Think of them like tiny workers receiving instructions. They start breaking down stored fat into usable pieces, fatty acids. But here's the key. This doesn't happen instantly. It requires time, consistency, a steady rhythm. This is where most people stop. But this is exactly where it starts. As your walk continues, your body becomes more confident. It realizes this isn't a short burst of activity. This is sustained movement. Predictable, controlled, safe. And that changes everything. Fatty acids are now released into your bloodstream. They travel like fuel trucks, heading towards your muscles. Your muscles, in response, begin adapting. They start using this fat as energy. Not all at once, but gradually, smoothly, efficiently. Inside your cells, energy production shifts gears. Instead of relying mostly on glucose, your body begins blending fuel sources, and then slowly, fat takes the lead. This is the moment most people never feel, but it's happening. The quiet turning point, the moment your body decides, it's okay to let go. But here's the part most people miss. This moment isn't triggered by intensity. It's triggered by consistency. Fast, intense movement often keeps your body dependent on quick energy. But steady walking, it tells your body something completely different. It says, we're not in danger. We don't need emergency fuel. We can use stored energy safely. And this changes everything. Because your body isn't resisting fat loss, it's protecting you. Once it trusts the situation, it begins to cooperate. Now we enter the most powerful phase. Your body is fully engaged. Fat is being mobilized, transported, used. Your breathing is steady. Your heart is efficient. Your muscles are working, but not overwhelmed. Inside, your energy system is running like a well-organized machine. Think of it like a city switching from backup generators to a sustainable power grid. Fat becomes the long-term fuel source. And the longer you stay in this state, the more efficient your body becomes at accessing it. This is where real change begins. Not visible yet, but deeply internal. And this is where it gets even more interesting, because the effects don't stop when you finish walking. After you slow down, your body keeps working. Fat metabolism stays elevated. Your cells continue repairing, adapting, and improving. Your system becomes better at using fat next time. This is called adaptation. But think of it like upgrading your internal engine. Each walk sends a message: get better at this, and your body listens. Most people misunderstand this entire process. They think they need to push harder, sweat more, exhaust themselves. But your body doesn't respond best to stress. It responds best to signals. You're not fighting your body. You're communicating with it. Every step you take is a message. Every minute you continue is reinforcement. And over time, those signals rewire how your body uses energy. There's even research showing that steady, moderate movement increases your body's ability to oxidize fat over time. In simple terms, your body gets better at burning fat the more consistently you walk, not because you forced it, but because you trained it. And this is powerful, because it means fat loss isn't about punishment, it's about programming. But here's the quiet consequence most people ignore. When you stop too early, when movement is inconsistent, your body never fully switches. It stays dependent on quick energy. It never learns to trust the process. And that turning point, it never arrives. Not because your body can't do it, but because it was never given the signal long enough. Now imagine the opposite. You walk regularly. Not perfectly, just consistently. Your body begins adapting. It becomes more efficient. It switches to fat faster. It uses energy better. Over time, that turning point happens sooner, easier, more naturally. This is internal rewiring. Your system is learning, improving, optimizing, and eventually, fat loss stops feeling like effort. It becomes automatic. And this changes everything, because your body isn't broken, it's intelligent. It's always listening. Walking isn't just movement. It's a signal, a message that tells your body, we're safe. We're consistent. We can use what we've stored. And when that message is repeated enough, your body finally lets go. So the next time you walk, remember this. The first few minutes aren't the goal. The real shift happens later. Quietly, gradually, deep inside your system. And the longer you stay there, the more your body transforms. Not just on the outside, but at its core. What surprised you most about what's happening inside your body during a simple walk?